Hello everyone, I am Sai Chaitanya. Welcome back to my channel Sai Tech. In today's video, I'll try to talk about the top 5 major disadvantages of the Poco F3 device, which is also called as a Redmi K40 smartphone. As you can see friends, right now I'm using the Redmi K40, which is a rebranded version of the Poco F3 as well. So the phone has got pretty good advantages, but also there are a couple of disadvantages as well. So in this video, I'll try to combine all the disadvantages of top 5 major disadvantages, and the last disadvantage will be the bonus disadvantage, so which will be the 6th one. So make sure to watch till end of the video to get to know all the details about this device. So first thing is that friends, the phone doesn't have any 3.5mm jack. That's a major biggest disadvantage. So there is no 3.5mm jack, so they got rid of the 3.5mm jack, as you can see. So that's the biggest main disadvantage. And in case if you want to know more details about this device, so make sure to follow the playlist which I created for the Poco F3 users. So check the videos every day. I'll try to upload so many videos and so many reviews and so many comparisons as well. So a lot of the videos are going to come in the next couple of days. So as I said, the first reason is the no 3.5mm jack, and next reason would be there is no expandable memory slot. So the phone you are getting is only the dual SIM slot, so there is no expandable slot, as unfortunately. So you are getting the 5G, but there is no expandable slot friends. It's just the dual SIM slot you are getting in this phone. So that's the major disadvantages in this phone. That is what I did feel while using this kind of device. So I know right now a lot of companies, they are trying to remove the SD card, but still if they keep the SD card, that would have been pretty advantage for few users. So third disadvantage for this phone is not having any LED notification light. I know a lot of users, they don't care much about the LED notification light when charging. So few of the phones, they do have the LED notification light. Only few Redmi phones and some of the Poco phones like Poco X3, there used to be any LED notification light, but in this phone they got rid of this LED notification light. So there is not even a small notification lights, nothing at all. That's also another disadvantage for this phone. So the fourth major disadvantage is having the 48 megapixel camera lens. Even though the price is of kind of premium and price range of the Redmi K40, still we are having only 48 megapixel camera lens. That's another major disadvantages of this device. So next is that another disadvantage, fifth disadvantage is not having the in-display fingerprint scanner. So you're having the side button fingerprint scanner. So even though the phone has got the Super AMOLED display, so nowadays we are seeing a lot of phones with the fingerprint display, in-display fingerprint scanner, but still right now in this phone there is no in-display fingerprint scanner. That's a major disadvantages. You're having the side fingerprint scanner, as you can see, so which works perfectly all right. So there is no problem for me, but these are the few disadvantages. It can be disadvantage and it can be advantage for some users. So that's why I thought of just mentioning here. So next is that having the less battery capacity. The phone has got only 4520 mAh of battery. That's a quite very less nowadays. So maybe last year if they launch this phone, that could have been much better, but now we are expecting up to 5000 minimum as a standard battery capacity. So that's not the case in this phone. So you're getting only 4520 mAh of battery capacity. I'll try to do the in-depth battery draining review as well. So make sure to subscribe and stay tuned friends for this more details. And the final conclusion is that these are the few disadvantages, and the major disadvantage is only the one, so which is the 3.5mm jack. So that is the most important one nowadays. So now that is a major option which is not present. So that's quite disappointing. So that can be the major point. So next disadvantage includes like no SD card, smaller battery, and no LED notification light, no in-display fingerprint scanner, and these are the smaller megapixel, which is a 48 megapixel. So still I'll try to test the cameras as well. So make sure to subscribe and stay tuned friends for more what are the advantages. So we spoke about the disadvantages section, so I'll try to speak about what are the advantages as well. So that video will be for the another video. So make sure to follow regularly in case if you want to know what are the top 5 major advantages for this device. So definitely friends, there will be advantages and disadvantages for each and every smartphone as well. So it all depends upon the price what the phone is going to get launched. If the phone is getting launched at about 25,000, then definitely all these disadvantages will be vanished, because for the price you are getting very good processor and everything. So I'll try to talk about the advantages in another video, friends. So make sure to subscribe and follow me regularly, and thank you for watching. See you in the next video, friends. Until then, bye.